Vegapunk is like, I will cut to the chase. Finally! Our world is going to sink into the ocean! And everybody's like, the Marines is like, what? And then we see a picture of mermaids and fish swimming, and it says, a confession and a shocking prediction. Chapter 1113 end.
I don't know if people know this. My theory about Laugh-Tale is that Laugh-Tale was based on Atlantis. And this is my theory. If you guys go to my page, on my very first video, I say that Laugh-Tale is based off of Atlantis and that Joy Boy is Atlas, the son of Poseidon. That is my theory. That was my big theory that I came into the scene with, right? I am almost positive that this kind of confirms my theory that the One Piece could also be a cornucopia.
Bro, this is...
I'm just saying! I think that this literally just confirmed my theory that...
100%, this means that like maybe the whole world was like underwater. It was all about fishmen at first. And then, like, that's why they reside, that's why the Celestial Dragon, Emo, everybody resides on the red line, like so high from the water. It's like...
Well, you know the story of Atlantis, right? So like in the story of Atlantis, it was an entire nation ruled by Poseidon. Yeah. What is Poseidon? Poseidon literally birthed the mermaids. He birthed the fish people, right? So it just makes so much sense that Laugh-Tale is Atlantis. Laugh-Tale is Atlantis. I'm so vindicated right now. I'm in a theory basically saying that the ancient kingdom sunk into the sea. And in the back of my mind, every time we had this, I was like, I wonder if he's gonna, like, I wonder if my theory is gonna be confirmed. That he would talk about an island sinking into the ocean. I guarantee you that the ancient kingdom's name is going to be based off Atlantis.
But my question is, so how is that going to happen? Is it because of like you know, like natural temperature, or like is it because of Joy Boy, or is it because of like you know, like the use of the Mother Flame too much, or like weapons?
In the actual mythology, in the mythos of Atlantis, what happened is that Atlantis had the ire or all the hatred of like other gods. And eventually, Poseidon, like, couldn't protect it anymore. Because Poseidon was the protector of Atlantis, right? That's where everything is. But the other gods got angry. And they all came together and they kind of destroyed Atlantis and they sunk it under this. Which, from what we've heard about the Ancient Kingdom, makes complete sense, right? That basically, with the other gods, and we know the other gods, right? One of them is Poseidon. One of them is Uranus. One of them is Pluton. The three gods in the One Piece world, with maybe a fourth god. I mean, we literally have the Elder Stars, which are the Elder Planets, all based off of Greek gods, Roman gods, right? The gods that took Atlantis and threw it into the sea. They all came together to sink Atlantis. It fits together so well, right?
This is incredible.
It was the ancient kingdoms were run by the planets. They were run by the Elder Stars, meaning that Emu was the one person. And the thing is, you're probably right. That Mother Flame technology was probably what eventually sunk Atlantis into the ocean. It's what sunk the ancient kingdom.
Yeah. It's like the use of like this like devilish power, you know? Right now, Vegapunk, you know, he can be talking about like, you know, legend stories that like the Oharian were also talking about, like, you know, he continued the research, but is he talking about like prediction wise, like he knows it's going to happen again because he made like calculations and studies and prediction in that he can foresee it happening again and like the cycle repeating itself?
So what I'm thinking is that this had something to do with how knock-up streams are created. I don't think that those are natural, right? Like the knock-up streams. I think that the knock-up streams are something that was maybe man-made. And that could have been, and I mean, like, I've said it before, there's something called, like, there's, like, the knock-up streams. What if there's, like, a knock-down stream? Or, like, these downstreams that will pull things into the ocean. This could be the same thing that pulled Island into the ocean, right? Pulled the Ancient Kingdom into the ocean.
You saw what Lulusia, what happened to Lulusia? Like, it was kind of crazy, too.
Yeah, and it's, like, I don't know if it's, like, necessary to destroy, but, like, we also see that there's technically knockdown streams in Eni's lobby surrounding the entire thing, right? So when I'm looking at this, I think that those things were man-made, and because of what they were doing, they were trying to, like, now it's, like, eventually gotten to the point where it's, like, because we already saw the water level from the Mother Flame raised 3 inches, right? Or, like, 4 inches, whatever it was. So it's like whatever Emu and the other people are doing in order to protect the order of the world has actually been causing massive destruction. Aqua Laguna. Oh my god, Aqua Laguna is such another great example. Is Aqua Laguna natural? Why on earth is Water 7 being like it's like literally sunk into the ocean?
This explains.
It doesn't make any sense.
Explains like in the past, like what happened in the past. Nobody was questioning it, you know. This also like make us question like devil fruit users in ocean. They can't survive. Like so. This is all it's like a punishment for everything that is devilish when you think about it. And even here Sonic said, I find it very interesting that Shanks' crew doesn't seem to have any devil fruit users. So does Shanks know something about this?
It's gonna be Waterworld, bro.
This is gonna be insane. The fishmen people, the fishmen population were always the one on top. They were always like the one that were like made for this world. It's insane, but
and master race, bro. That's what Ragnar always says, right? The fishmen are the superior species.
Yeah,
bro.
and they were that's why Emu and like the rest, the social dragon hate them so much, because they don't want them to like be in power again. It's like this like hatred for centuries.
In fact, this chapter does prove that the Red Line and Tequila Wolf makes so much sense if you think about the islands being sunk into the ocean in One Piece. It's like if all of the islands are going to be in the sea, what are you gonna do? Build on top. Just keep building on top of it. Eventually, you'll get to this point, and it's like that's what Vegapunk is doing right now. He's literally saying like, "Yo, everything is being sunk into the." That's why the world government has just been building all of these things. Why is Maurice Law at the top of the red line?
That's what I was saying. I was like, that's why they are on the red line so high, because they know that the water is gonna go up and up and up. That's fucking insanity, bro.
This is insane.